What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CK2 Plus as Karl the Drunkard, unfortunately. That is our name. It could have been anything, but yeah, we got that. Anyway, I got a plan what we're going to do with this favor here, and I think what I will do is I'm going to assign a guardian for Amar here. It's going to be 6 more years, and the guardian will be Edward. That's actually what the game proposes. And I feel like this is really cool because eventually this guy's going to be the Duke of not only Aquitaine and Poitou, Gascony and Bourbon, but that means he will also, at least, you know, indirectly rule over the county of Foy, which is the home of Edward. So if they perhaps become friends, it's like that he's going to give him his lands back. That would be really nice. So we're going to use our favor for that. We'll have him. And also the other thing is we'll have this guy at our court, which means that he... Wait, he is at my court, isn't he? Yep, he is in Vermandois. And so that's really cool. That's really cool. We can basically assign him a different guardian anytime. Actually, no, we can't do that. You can't do that, but he might turn French or whatever. Whatever Edward decides to do with him. I think that's really cool. I think that's probably the best way to set this up. And we'll see what happens. We now have the Koth. That's not good. I hope that... Wait, why is he our court... Oh, is he our court physician? He looks different than from what I remember. Oh, that's the court physician of France. So because we're at court in France, we get treated by a different person, which sort of makes sense. But yeah, okay, there we are. I've decided to institute low burgher obligations law. Oh my god, so many laws. Now I do wonder if I care about those. The current... Oh, yes, I definitely think so. Because that means opinion goes up, but we get more taxes. Definitely approve, because that means I will get more money as well. At least I think so. Okay, we are vomiting now. That's not ideal. Not at all. Chest pains. I wonder what this is. We've gathered our followers, so we're currently on a hunt. And I should probably seek treatment for our illness here. Because I'm not feeling too good about this. Alin Khan seems to be independent. For some reason. Okay. Enjoy. I can't even offer vassalization. Because he simply won't accept. But... fruitlessly scouring the countryside, you come across a small cot. A young, beautiful woman opens. Of course. Yeah, we get cheery. I think we will do this because we are lustful, but once again, we're not going to bring her... Yeah, we're not going to bring her back to court. I don't see why we should. Yeah. Now, we can probably seek treatment for illness. We have cancer. You freaking kidding me? Wow. Okay. Now, we are a brave man, so we'll try something new, and we'll see how that goes. Renaud presented you with a potion of the most peculiar sorts. It had neither odor nor taste. It possessed the appearance of liquid silver. The metallic potion was easy enough to ingest, and you could not understand why this was the risky treatment option. Sounds a lot like mercury, to be honest. So that's where the risk lies. But it did not cure cancer. So that's the problem. That's the problem indeed. Being on your liege council is not always easy. You have a huge amount of work that needs attention, and there's so much to do. The list seems endless. Just as you are about to give up, Duke Elblus steps through the door and asks if you want any help. As tempting as it might be, you will be in his debt for it. Now, I'm not sure if I want that. But we use... So I wonder how this works out. Like, I wonder if we could have just traded one of our favors for that. Probably. That's probably how it would have worked out. You know what? With diligent, there's a chance to become stressed. You know what? I guess, come on, let's have him help us. I think that's fine. He might refuse, I guess. Although that's probably not the way it happens. No. I think what's gonna happen is, like, O's favor 2 has favor from me, but it doesn't show. It doesn't show that we owe him a favor, so that's kind of interesting. And my nephew, actually... Oh, right, my half-sister was his mother. And, yeah, my mother's his grandmother. Cool. My nephew's asking... Yes, I gladly attend to, come to his coronation. That's so funny. And he married a de Normandy. Ah. Duchy of Oxford has been created. Now, where are all of these duchies coming from? Oh, Oxford is right here. Okay, that's pretty small, actually. Still want this. I still want that county to take over. I want to take over that county, I mean. So I can become a double duke. And it looks like... Is that Toulouse defeating Aquitaine? Are you losing this? It certainly looks like it. Yes, you are. Okay. Well, he's got no money. That's the problem. And he already has taken a loan. Wow. Morale of armies minus 100. That's pretty significant. The Galician coronation. I, Jose, of the Guarda dynasty. And with the blessing of the Lord, do hereby rightfully assume the crown of the King of Galicia. Very nice. Long live King Jose the second. Yeah. It will be quite a celebration. We'll see how that one goes. We'll see if this is better than the one in Scotland, where we actually got to kill the guy. To our good host, King Jose II, long may he reign, stands and delivers an eloquent toast in the king's honor at the coronation feast, prompting a round of approving applause from the gathered. Very nice. But a fine event indeed. So that was it. No one. We didn't kill anyone. Okay, fair enough. And what's this? His unfaithful spouse, athlete Cuthbert's daughter. You know what? Have her Loch Ness stock then. I don't. You know what? Fine, whatever. Pope crowns the emperor in the name of Christ the First. Oh no. Oh guys, you know what? Yes, it's Christ the First. In the name of Christ, I, Emperor Helfrich, promise, pledge, and guarantee in the sight of God and the blessed Apostle Peter that I will be the protector and defender of the Holy Roman Church in all ways useful to her, however many, insofar as I'm supported by divine assistance, according to my knowledge and ability. I don't think I have to read all of this out. But that means you should have the Iron Crown of Lombardy, which you do not have. It's the Salians that... Hohenstaufen, actually. That's kind of cool. But the Salians still hold control of the Iron Crown of Lombardy, which I wish would not be the case. I wish that this was, given over. If you have these coronation events, it would be really nice if you could give the crown to the actual emperor. Like, that would make a lot of sense. And our bishop has died. He was a renowned physician. That's pretty unfortunate. Let's see who else we can pick. Clotaire. Sure, he seems to be just as learned. Could recruit a new court physician, or instead, we could also try and see who we can. Okay, Clotaire. Do I want to have a different court physician? I mean, this guy is a scholar. I feel like he's gonna do a good job. So, I'm not gonna call for a new one. I think this is pretty well. This is going pretty well. Okay, now I cannot press any claims at all, which is really sad. I would love to. Actually, you know what? The thing is, no, here's the reason. Edward does not have a claim. If he had a weak claim, we could press it, but he simply doesn't. So there's not much I can do. After some effort, I've managed to arrange a meeting between the Duke of Aquitaine and King Louis. We'll see what happens there. Last time, I believe nothing happened. I think the king must have declined or whatever. It's kind of interesting. Still waiting for that claim to be fabricated. Hasn't happened. And I cannot even move my mouse. What's going on there? Okay, yeah, so this is not happening. The abbot of a nearby monastery has asked that you make a donation towards the repairs of monastery. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I'm a cynical person. Don't ever think I'm going to do any of that. Okay. You could maybe get a better education. I wonder if I can assign a really good, like the best steward we have is our actual steward. Alright, let's assign him. He's Norman. Oh, you're Norman. Okay. And why do I have this guy as an important character? Because his father was my friend, or his brother, actually. Yeah. Do I have any relationships? I have a rival. Mass of Horse is my rival. Why is that? I don't actually know. But, you know what that means? I will probably revoke your honorary title. Because, I don't know. Kind of strange to have that. You have minor estates. I wish I could get rid of them. The ruler war declaration sovereignty law, that is going to be ignored by me for now, and we'll see what happens. My firstborn daughter is 12 years old. I think we'll give her diplomatic education, stewardship education, probably stewardship, and we'll see what happens there. But that seems to be what she's best at, as well as diplomacy. Okay, my son has been clutching his heart, his stomach. Okay, let's see that he doesn't die. We still have cancer. It's really sad. And Edward and his wife have a son, Jacques. Cool. Give him the struggle focus, because why not? We'll see what happens there. Okay, there's a lot of wars going on, but it looks like Aquitaine is slowly gathering more forces. 3,700 men is what they've got, so 1,000 more. That are probably gonna beat back their enemies. Okay, saddle my horse. We might go on a grand hunt soon enough. I don't know that there was a holy war. And okay, that was for Valencia. Oh, okay. I didn't know that France was going after this, but France is incredibly powerful. I mean, soon enough, the Kingdom of Aragon, actually, he might already be able to form the Kingdom of Aragon here. So that means the King of France will also rule over Aragon and England. It's incredibly powerful. And wait, what's happening to this guy? Why is he independent? Why is he independent? If we get control, I think we can usurp the Duchy of Bedford, as it's now known. Because we've got this guy as my vassal. In fact, I'm actually his heir. He's 2 years old. Ooh. Ooh. If anything happens to this child, I will inherit. He died under suspicious circumstances. I didn't do it. Okay. I wonder. I wonder who killed him. But either way, scouring the countryside for your prey, you come upon a lone rider. As you strike up a conversation, it turns out he also hunts the same great animal that you are after. His lack of success thus far seems to match yours. Please join at my court. Yes, we'll see who that man is that is oh, nice hunter. He's also known as the hunter. Okay, we'll see what he does. I mean, I guess what I can do is appoint him as a commander for now. He's certainly much better than Folk. So, yeah, there you go. So we've got some pretty decent commanders. Not to mention, who am I going to make Master of Horse, by the way? You're just a commander. I'll make you Master of Horse. There you go. You've got some jobs. The hunt is not going too well. But that's okay. At least we might have a friend or something. You've inherited a duchy. France, Somerset. You've already given it out again. Okay. Has inherited Duchy of Northumberland. Given it out immediately. And he does have sympathy for Islam, which is weird. Wasn't he the pagan one? Why would he have... He should have sympathy for... Well, North Pagan. Apparently we now have the ruler war declaration law. A courier has come forth inviting all Knights of the Realm to attend the grand tournament. I will watch from the stands. Apparently because I have cancer I cannot attend, which is really sad. I would have loved to attend here. But that's okay. Definitely got to say that picking this wife was a good decision. So many great kids, 4 sons, 2 daughters. And there we are. The duel was close fought, but in the end I was... Okay, so I am fighting. Yeah, definitely want to be a duelist. I think that's really, really cool. Give us extra martial and personal combat skill. I was simply passing time at the tournament when I saw 2 knights argue over honor. I knew straight away that the argument was spurious and the result would be unnecessary bloodshed. I attempted to mediate the dispute and they told me at least one of the knights should survive the resulting duel. Okay, so apparently I failed at that. But while at the tournament I also listened to Lesser Lordling describe how he collected tithe from his serfs. As I listened I realized he was giving his serfs plenty of ways to avoiding giving their due. Ah, nice. So we traded stewardship for... for diplomacy, basically. Which is interesting, because I remember when before our friend died, we had 11 diplomacy. Now we had 8. So, there you go. And successful experimental treatment actually gives us stat boost. That's so weird. For how long is that? That's for 3 more years. Okay. Jihad for Syria. The Shia Caliph has called. Now, this is actually interesting because this land right here is Orthodox. Well, it was anyway. Have you turned Catholic? No. He's iconoclast. He was Orthodox, and he's actually a pretty amazing dude. And he freed these lands from the Seljuk oppression. And now he's faced with various attacks. One of them should be the Shia Jihad. And I wonder how he's gonna fare. How many men has he got? 23,000 is pretty significant though, and he might get support of, well, iconoclast rulers. I don't know. It's hard to say. But Armenia is free, so welcome. They seem to be they're actually apostolic. Nicaea is still, Muslim, but Greek. And then we've got the Byzantines, obviously. So all good things have an end, and the great tournament is over. You got to see the joust, immediately the archery contest, and mingle with all the lords and their ladies. We gain prestige, improve relations, and we're no longer busy. Awesome. We'll just let it be. I don't think I'm going to do anything about trying to claim my stuff. I would, however, not be too unappreciative of getting this claim here. And he's actually managed to get this dude as his vassal. So that's very sad. This is a waste of my time. Edward will like me a little bit more. Yep. In fact, he actually does have a lover, Sibyl, which is fine by me. Under my guidance, my young son Gilbert is slowly mastering the arts of swordsmanship. Sadly, I cannot force him to train. There is limited crown authority. Pretty surprised how the French king is able to pass that many laws in such a short amount of time. But he somehow is. Okay, Jean says his favorite toy is missing. Off to buy a new one. Fine. Fine. And he's mad at me. Alright, fine, whatever, Jean. Whatever, Jean. You gotta be mad at me then. Okay, we've got a weak claim. That doesn't really help me much. Okay, I don't think I'm going to press that. It's just not really giving us too many bonuses. Oh, and King Louis the Betrayer is rumored to be involved in the assassination attempt on Isabella. Actually, it was not just an attempt. She died. Okay. He was married to my half-sister beforehand, and he wants me to be a commander. Sure, I'll accept. I'm actually no longer a chancellor. Interesting. Tradition faction. Separatists, Galvacine succession. Can I not vote for myself? I think Galvacine succession in England could be good. But not why is there no elective? That would be amazing. Wait, maybe there is a faction for that. Nope. Okay, I want elective. I don't want anything else. My wife is pregnant, and I'm not sure if it's me. Well, we'll hire... I guess we'll hire someone to find out. But I doubt it's not me at this point. Okay, we will definitely give you the martial education. That's exactly what you turn out to be good at. And Jean is slowly... Wow, he's actually a trained fighter already. This is just as good as we are, honestly. And he's what? How old is he? He is 10 years old. Okay, confront her directly. And started crying when I asked her. She profusely assures me of an unknown love, virtue, and steadfastness, but I'll never be entirely sure. So, okay, she does have a lover, right? It's hard to say. It's hard to say that my loving wife... I honestly, I doubt it. I hope it's not true. It would be really freaking terrible because, you know, this is the last of the Karlings. I would be incredibly unhappy if it, you know, if we're ever to find out that she was cheating on us. But to be fair, you know, we were doing this. We were cheating. My sweet Natalia is terrifying when she is terrified when she wants... Oh, no, she is terrifying when she wants something. There is nothing she wouldn't do to make me bend to her will. Now she wants me to make one of her friends Chancellor, but Chancellor Hugh Van Talen is very competent. She wants... Who are you friends with? You don't have any friends. Her friend is not good enough to become Chancellor. Edward is supposed to be Chancellor. But Hugh is doing a pretty good job, actually. I mean, yes, he's very depressed. But Edward, he's my master of horse. He could be a really good spy master, couldn't he? Yeah, probably. Edward's actually pretty amazing, now that I think about it. But, don't think I'm going to fire Hugh. So, yeah, you're not good enough for that position. I will threaten this guy, see what he says. Okay, they're too weak to try anything. There's no factions in our duchy, which I'm very glad about. I do wonder if I should now start a faction myself. A daughter was born, Sibyl. Anything else? Hudiran, Alex, Eleanor. I love that name. That's amazing. And we'll give you the... You know what? Now, if this was Game of Thrones, I would give her the faith focus. Because it's the 7th child. I mean, we've got father, warrior, smith, stranger, mother, maiden, crone. But it's not. So, and we're cynical. And so I feel like we're just going to go maybe humility here on that one. Fine, let's go for it. She's, you know, the youngest of our girls. Maybe she's a little bit timid. It's possible. Either way, I feel like we're going to end this episode here today. I know I'm not really making progress towards the Kingdom of France, but I got to say, like, I don't really have a way. It's really kind of difficult to do this. I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about doing things. How to get... Actually, I could declare war for independence, which probably isn't the best idea. I mean, here's the thing, like, we have a lot of troops. 6,000? I'm pretty happy about this. We're one of the stronger vassals of the Kingdom of France. We're actually the 3rd strongest vassal in France right now. I have a lot of power. There's Duke of Aquitaine, Duke of Champagne, and then it's us. We're stronger than the Duke of Burgundy, who's been around for a lot longer in terms of, like, power. Like, this duchy has been powerful for ages. He actually still has a claim on the kingdom. So, yeah, we are very influential. I mean, if we get the County of Bedford as well, we get the duchy here, that would be amazing. We'll have to see if that happens. But, as I said, for now, this will be the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.